York University leaves 2 injured.
And Prime Minister Stephen Harper has ordered 9 Russian soldiers to leave Canada. Humber News starts now.
Hello, it's Friday, March 7th. Welcome to Humber News, coming to you from the Broadcast Center here at the North Campus. I'm Mark McKelvey. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Esbe Curry. Ahead on our show, we have all your news, sports, and entertainment highlights, as well as your 5-day weather forecast. But first, Mark has our top story.
Toronto police are asking for the public's help tracking down the suspect in a shooting that injured 2 women at York University. The incident took place in the University Student Center late last night. Here's Humber News' Carissa Wilson reporting from York's Keele campus.
Investigations are ongoing after a shooting occurred last night at York University's student campus. Shots were fired just before 11 p.m. at the Keele campus. The incident happened in the food court at these tables, where police say 2 women were wounded but have non-life-threatening injuries. The university's president, Mamdouh Shukri, released this statement. The university has taken several measures to enhance safety on campus, including increasing security patrols and the use of Toronto Police Service. Our immediate focus is on supporting the 2 students and their families and in providing counseling support for York community members. Humber student Frank Boateng was at the center last night, leaving an event about Ghana independence when he heard gunshots.
I hear gunshots, and when that happens, your first instinct is to see where it's coming from and move away from it, and that's what everybody did.
The university went into lockdown after the shooting, but was lifted before 1 a.m. York President of the Federation of Students, Jessica Thyrar, says this is a chance to work with the school to increase security on campus.
I think it's an opportunity for us to work with the administration to ensure safety is a priority on campus and also work with our community members.
York's website says their security team is equipped to deal with all types of situations, but some students think more needs to be done. Marcine Holmes is a York student studying education in French and says she feels comfortable at school, but more security is needed.
Typically when I am here, I do feel safe. I don't feel uncomfortable at all, but I don't really see the security people really do much.
Over 50,000 students attend York University, and this is not the first time that criminal activity has occurred here on campus. Security patrols will be increasing to prevent this from happening again. Carissa Wilson, Humber News.
Thank you, Carissa. A woman in her 20s has died after a fire at an apartment building near Dupont Street and Dovercourt Road early this morning. Toronto firefighters say they were called to the fire just after 3 a.m. 3 others were rescued and taken to hospital with critical injuries. Firefighters say they believe the fire started in the kitchen, but the cause remains unknown.
You may want to think twice before reaching for your cell phone next time you're in your car. The Ontario Provincial Police are gearing up for a distracted driving blitz that begins tomorrow and lasts until the end of next week. The OPP say distracted driving was the leading cause of fatalities on the road in 2013. That's more than impaired driving or speeding. The fine for distracted driving will increase from $155 to almost $300 on March 18th.
Police board member Andy Pringle has recused himself from discussions of Mayor Rob Ford and Councillor Doug Ford. The move comes after Councillor Ford called for Pringle to step down from the board, citing a conflict of interest. Ford says the conflict is in the relationship between Pringle, Police Chief Bill Blair, and mayoral candidate John Tory. Pringle says the allegations are meritless.
Olivia Chow is playing coy as speculation runs rampant over whether the NDP MP will enter Toronto's mayoral race. At her book signing on Thursday, Chow said Toronto needs a new mayor and she's considered running. However, when confronted with recent reports that she'll be entering the race on March 17th, Chow said the news was news to her.
You'll want to plan ahead if you're going downtown this weekend. The TTC will be closing the Yonge University Spadina line for signal work. The closure will affect Yonge and Bloor stations southbound to St. Andrews Station starting at 6 a.m. on Saturday. Shuttle buses will be running throughout the weekend. The stations will reopen Monday morning at 6.
How would you like to own a piece of Toronto's history? Honest Ed's will be selling off 1,000 of its iconic hand-painted signs on Monday. The signs advertise the store's deals over the course of its 66-year existence. The show cards will go on sale at 11 a.m. and all proceeds will be going to charity. Prices for the signs start at 50 cents and go as high as $100.
When we come back, we'll have more news from across the country and around the world. Corey Wheel will join us in studio for your sports news, and we'll have your weather forecast with Alexis McDonald.
The good news is we will be seeing temperatures above 0 today. I'll let you know if those temperatures will continue into the weekend. I'll have your 5-day weather forecast coming up after the break.